another adventure into New Zealand's wilderness was about to begin. With 2 days up my sleeve, I headed down to the creek in search of some gold. The plan was simple: dig down to the bedrock and see what it was hiding. But by the end of day one, something happened that I still can't figure out, and it involved the best piece of gold I had found that day. The first job was to clear away all the overburden, digging down until I reached solid ground.
I just found my first piece of gold down there. Let's go have a look.
Now, I'd only just hit bedrock and opened up a tiny little area. And straight away, we got a nice piece of gold. It's always a good sign. It means I probably found a decent spot. And hopefully, there's plenty more hiding in this patch. As I was raking the ground, I pulled out this old piece of rotting wood buried in the gravel. It usually means the floods have deposited some material through here, and could have brought some extra gold along with it. I'd finally hit the first proper crevice, and after a bit of scratching around, some nice pieces of gold started showing up.
Got a few pieces down there, mainly just flakes and specks and stuff, but I've only opened up a very small patch. You can see it's that small red blob there, but I had to dig really far down to get it. Probably an hour or two of shoveling. See where I'm at to so far. I'll give you a better shot later with the phone. Not bad for just starting the hole.
I got back to work, expanding the patch, clearing out rocks and fanning away the gravel until the next set of crevices came into view. Most of these were just small flakes, but if you get enough of them, they can really make a difference to the final weight.
Digging that hole took a lot out of me. I think I got one more stint left in me. I only got a few more flakes in that last one.
Time was running out, as these shorter winter days don't leave you with much daylight. But I had a good feeling the hard-packed ground ahead was still hiding some gold. Just when I thought the day was winding down, I stumbled across the best piece of gold I'd found so far, sitting alongside another little picker. I scratched them both free and snuffed them up. Or at least I thought I did.
Ooh. And that is the day done. There's the remnants of my pit now. My best gold, just right up in this section. So that's probably where I'll continue up tomorrow. Yeah, let's head back to the van. Draw out the gold, see how much we got.
Back at the van, I tipped out the day's gold, but somehow the biggest piece wasn't there. I watched the footage back over and over, and it definitely looked like it went up the snuffer. I couldn't make any sense of it. There was only one thing left to do: head back first thing in the morning and see if I could find it.
Well, I got in the water. I can't find the picker that I had yesterday. I definitely snuffed it up, and it's not in my snuffer when I took it back to the van, so no idea what happened to it. Must have spat back out, and now I just can't find it. I've detected it, detected the hole, cleared exactly where I found it. No idea. Anyway, back on the shovel, clear more ground. Let's find some other pieces.
I was definitely disappointed not being able to find it, but I couldn't spend the whole day searching for one piece of gold. It was time to move on, get back to work, and see what else the spot had in store.
really dirty ground. Might put the detector in there, see if we get any targets. It's usually what I do when I can't see.
After spending a bit of time detecting, I finally got a decent signal, and I had a feeling this one might be gold. I started fanning away the lighter material, right where my detector was sounding off, and it didn't take long for the target to reveal itself, along with the next patch of gold. As I kept working forward, I uncovered this thick band of clay running right through the bedrock. From what I've read since, it could be part of an ancient fault zone that slowly weathered into clay. This sort of stuff is what makes exploring these rivers so fascinating. You're looking at the remnants of processes that shaped this landscape hundreds of millions of years ago, and may have even played a role in creating the gold I'm searching for today. After taking a closer look, I spotted a nice little picker wedged into a patch of quartz within the clay. Eventually, I got my mate Keith to come over and give me a hand. He detected from the top while I searched underneath, and it turned out to be a good call. There was a nice piece of gold sitting in the gravel that I could have easily missed. I continued chasing targets through the material, picking up a few more along the way. But every time I disturbed it, thick white clouds filled the water, making it almost impossible to see. I turned my attention back to the harder bedrock, breaking it apart and searching for any gold that might be hiding within. And once again, I was able to recover a few more pieces of gold just before the day was over. After another full day on the river, it was time to head back to the van and see what I had managed to recover. After putting day 2's gold on the scales, I ended up with 0.66 grams. This brought the trip total to 1.3 grams of gold, worth around 290 New Zealand dollars. Unfortunately though, the biggest piece of gold I found from this patch was nowhere to be seen. Maybe one day another prospector will have the chance to uncover it for themselves. Thanks for coming along on the adventure. Let me know what you think in the comments, and if you enjoyed the video, please consider subscribing. I'll see you on the next one.